Oh, welcome back to Grandpa's Workshop. I'm Loz, and today in this video I want to talk a little bit more about solving my perennial gremlins problem. You know, being interrupted in the middle of doing something because you need a tool or a pencil or a marking aid and you can't find it, and then you have to go and root for something, and then you have to go and root for something else to find that, and then the whole process is messed up. Right, one of the things that I'm struggling with, and it's got worse during this last 18 months because I've been relying on home delivery for everything, is opening parcels. So I have a perennial pesky parcel problem. It comes in the front door, and then there's supposed to be something on the shoe stand in the hall that I can open it with. It's never there, and the whole thing gets dragged into the kitchen, and I'm going through drawers and it's never there, and I just want to open the blessed parcel. I suppose I should have some form of multi-tool permanently welded to my forehead so it's always there and available, but I never have. And historically, if I've had a multi-tool, the fact that it's got 56 functions and I only use 2, and I'm carrying a big clunky chunk of metal that hurts my hand. This is why you probably see me pulling a funny face when I mention EDC. I'm addicted to gadgets, but I'm perennially annoyed by them. Anyway, I'm rambling on again, aren't I? So I'm struggling, and again, outside I need a pry bar, and I've got to come in here for a pry bar, or as I call it, a flathead screwdriver. So I need something on me, and I refuse to call it EDC because thereby lies madness and my collecting addiction will kick in. But I need something, so I'm going to try and keep it simple. So I had a look round and I found something, and this is what I'm going to use in my pocket. Put it in my pocket, forget about it, and it's always there. It's not expensive, and it minimises the number of useful tools it says it's got, because I only need 3 really. Anyway, what I found is, forgive me for this, it's the Gerber Prybrid X pocket utility tool and craft knife. And I chose this because it wasn't so small I'm fishing round to find which pocket it's in, or so big I'm forever stabbing myself in the groin when I sit down, and I think this might be it. I've chosen it because it's got the number 11 craft blade, and a lot of my little craft knives in the workshop and the kitchen drawer use these, so that's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'll open it up and we'll have a chat, and I'll put it in my pocket, and then we'll see how it works, and I'll go over the functions I want it for, maybe with a little bit of a demonstration. Are you right? Do you remember that old saw that you can't build a workbench without a workbench? You can't open a utility craft knife bubble pack without a craft knife. So I'm going to be struggling, and of course, case in point, they're not available, so I'm going to struggle with a pair of scissors. We may fast forward on this. Ah, dear. Here we go. Of course, I've got 3 pairs of scissors somewhere as well, and the bigger ones are all missing, thereby proving my point. Let's see if I can get it out without stabbing myself. Ooh, right, gone. Right, fits in the palm of my hand. It's, I don't know if you see it. Why do they always wrap power cord around everything? and then call it tactical. This is in Hunter Green. It comes in this, so the main body is stainless steel, so it's got the strength with the pry bar, and then it's anodized aluminium on the chassis that holds the knife. So not too heavy. I think it's just a smidge under 2 ounces, 55 grams, and one-handed opening, it says. There you go, with just the number 11 blade. I don't need a whacking great craft blade just to open bubble wraps and parcels. Just under 4 inches in length, as I say, just under 2 ounces. It has 8 functions. I'll point them out on the table after. So the main one, obviously, the craft knife. It's also got a bottle opener, a large and small flathead screwdriver, a nail puller, a lanyard hole. I don't see why they always include that as a function. And they've included a power cord. So if you slip it in your pocket, you can fish it out with that. I quite like that. And we'll see how it performs. Now, I mentioned 3 functions. Here we go. The thumb press is a bit stiff without practice. It'll cut through go. Put that back. Function 1. That's a pass. The other thing I'm always struggling with, pry bar. That's fairly easy. That's the 2 main functions. It's a pass. What's the 3rd function, you're asking? Well, there we go, 3rd function. Merry Christmas. Right. I'm chuffed with that. I'm not going to be using it as a screwdriver, because let's face it, the most screwdrivers these days are positive anyway, and why pass a proper tool? And for the emergency, being locked in as I am, mostly in the house and garden, I'm not in the middle of the moors or motorways, so suddenly needing to unscrew something with a posi drive or undo a giant bolt. There you go. Gerber Prybrid X. They're available in the UK, about £18 to £20 depending on where you buy them from. And I got it in the Hunter Green chassis with the green power cord. You can get it in blue and silver. I couldn't at the time, although I might have had that, but I quite like the green. So there you go. That's just a very quick unboxing and a review of something that's going to be in my pocket from now on. Don't say EDC, remember I've upgraded. It's not old man's pockets, it's old gentleman's pockets. OGM, not EDC, hashtag OGM. What do you think, guys? What do you use? Because let's face it, EDC and the multi-tools is a huge rabbit hole with a very deep bottom. And I'm not after chasing thousands of different varieties. One and done. You crack on, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.